Hi, my name's Kristen. I've been a CPAP user since 2020, but I was a world traveler long before that. So I didn't let using this CPAP machine stop me from traveling the world. Today, I'm here to reassure you that yes, you can use your CPAP machine in international outlets. You just have to check one thing about the machine and two things about the outlets. The biggest question that people have when taking their CPAP machine to an international destination is, do I need a plug converter or a plug adapter? And yes, there is a difference between the two. Plug adapters are small plug inserts that just change the shape of the plug so that you can fit that into an international outlet. I just came back from Italy and this is what we needed. This is the United States outlet, two-prong. Italy is still two-prong, but you can see it's a different shape. So if I go to try to plug this into an international outlet, it's going to be a problem. So all you need is something to change the shape of the plug. That's a plug adapter. You can get these for all over the world very affordably. A plug converter is different because not only does it change the shape of the outlet, but it also alters the voltage coming out of the electrical outlet into your machine. I've been to about 18 countries, I think it is, with my CPAP machine, and I have only ever needed a plug adapter. I have never needed a plug converter. So how do you know which one you need? The answer lies in the machine's power cord itself. I have the ResMed AirSense 11. I had the AirSense 10 before this, and I figured this out the exact same way. Most modern CPAP machines are what's called dual voltage, meaning that they can handle the range of voltages from outlets all around the world, not just in the country that you got the machine from. To determine if your CPAP machine is dual voltage, you're going to take a look at the power cord itself. I'm going to zoom in, put a picture for you exactly what you're going to look for. For ResMed machines, the information is in the top left-hand corner. If you don't have a ResMed machine, it is still somewhere on the text of this power cord. I would also check the back of your physical machine itself if for some reason you don't have this part to your power cord. And what you're going to look for is where it says input. And it's going to show a range of voltages that this CPAP machine can handle coming out of an outlet. Now, the ResMed AirSense 11 has a range of voltage that it can accept between 100 to 240 volts and 50 to 60 hertz. That's the HZ that you see right next to it. American power outlets deliver 120 volts electricity at 60 hertz. So that fits exactly in here. Why wouldn't it? This is where I got the machine. But many other countries around the world have higher voltages in their electric outlets than we do in the United States. And you need to be sure that your machine can handle that before you go ahead and plug it. Let's take Italy, for example. I said that I just went there. Italy's outlets have a voltage power of 230 volts. Now that's significantly higher than the 120 volts that the United States uses. So if my machine couldn't handle 230 volts and I plug that in with the adapter, but I just plug that right into the machine, it would fry it because there would be too much electrical frequency coming from the power outlet into my machine. But don't worry, 230 volts fits within the range of voltages that this machine can handle. Remember, it's 100 to 240 volts, meaning this is a dual voltage CPAP machine. So that's the one thing you're going to check on your CPAP machine before you go to any international destination. There's two things that you're going to check about the power at the place that you're going. The first is going to be exactly what I just did. You're going to take a look at what the voltage is in those electrical outlets to determine if you do in fact need a voltage converter. I've never needed a voltage converter because they always fit within this voltage range, 110 to 240 volts. So then all I needed to do was double check that I had an appropriate adapter that would fit the shape of the outlet of where I was going. It's good to bring a couple of these because not only do you need one every single night for your CPAP machine, but you're going to need it for any electronic that you're trying to plug in. Bring them with you. Don't wait until you get to that destination because the price is going to be considerably marked up because basically you're going to be the tourist that landed there, forgot you needed them, and then you have no other choice but to pay their prices. So if that sounds really simple, it's because it is. People get really intimidated about traveling internationally with their CPAP machine, but don't worry. The answers you need are going to be at your disposal on your CPAP power cord, as well as part of the preparation that you're doing for traveling overseas anyway. Now, I'm curious, let me know, have you ever needed to get a voltage converter to travel with your CPAP machine abroad?